then you can have it too. The International Women of Power Business Show and Promotions 2013, brought to you by LVLV Events.
Hello and welcome to another episode of People and Places. As always, I'm your host, Yemi Akonde. Today we are here at the International Women of Power Business Seminar. It's been put together by a wonderful person who has thought it's good to bring women together and find out what they can do to promote themselves in the business sector. Come with us on a voyage of discovery. Let's see what it's all about.
We've got all our speakers here today. We will kick off, and first of all, we will be hearing from the woman herself, the initiator of this program, my wife, Vanessa.
We use this day to celebrate our bravery, celebrate our successes, and celebrate each other. This year, I've named the theme to be Unstoppable Woman. What you will expect is that we're going to we have absolutely fantastic lineup of speakers that I've met, that they do inspire me all the time, and I feel truly blessed to have so many remarkable women sitting down here, and even the exhibitors willing to come along and share their stories, their advice, their expertise to help your business become what you want your business to be. To be successful in business, you need to have a lot of passion, self-belief, and a powerful vision. But also, you need to have practical marketing and branding tools that will help you to get your message out and get more clients and powerful sales, which is what you want for your business. So we are focusing on practical and inspirational marketing and branding skills that will draw more customers and clients to your business. All our speakers have achieved fantastic success in their own businesses and are willing to share what they've worked on and what doesn't work in business. They will bring their specialist knowledge, and that's why this show is beautifully wrapped with 9 powerful speakers, and I'm so honored to have all of them. What I do promise you is you're going to laugh, you're going to cry. You will learn and you will be inspired. At the end of it, you'll be glad that you came. You will wish you could do it all over again. Thank you for joining me at this show. Thank you so much, and I hope to speak to every one of you after the show. Thank you.
I've always said to women, your place is no more in the kitchen. Your place is out there. Because what the world forgets is that women are actually the builder of the world economy. When you think, sit down and think. Women always, our issues that what we like to talk about is health. If you're not healthy, you cannot do anything. And we like to talk about education. Because women believe that education is not only going to set your way forward, but it is power. And women believe in social welfare. It is what builds the world. Education, health, and social welfare. That's what builds the world. See, sometimes when you get, trying to give back. Because it's very important. People always say, how did you do this, how did you do that? People helped you. When you have succeeded, get up and Do that. Give it back. When you're giving back, you're actually telling them how you've gone through. And that is what is going to help them as well. Because what you're doing is to motivate others and say to them, this has happened to me, but this is what I did, and this is how I got help. Do try, and then they'll sit down and think about it and say yes. So I maintain my full time and also worked as well and looked after the children. It didn't stop there. I've always nurtured to be a nurse. I've always wanted to do that. You won't believe it. I embarked on a part-time law degree, University of North London. And what next I did at the university there was to work with the young people. I called them round. I said, I've got a profession, but I want to do this. You haven't got a profession. So you're going to work harder than me. I'm going to be your mommy. You call me Auntie Kate or call me Mommy Kate. And I studied with them. And that's where I grew. That's with that love for the young people. That as I'm a mayor, some of the charity that I'm trying to raise funds for is also for the young people, especially those young people that are with the local authority. They are in care. So the whole idea of me telling you all these things is to say to you, being a single mother, either because you're divorced, either because widowed, or for one reason or the other, does not make you an incapable woman. You are capable. You don't have to depend on anybody. You can do it yourself. What you need is one simple thing: time management.
This is Rosie. She is somebody I know through networking. She runs a business called One Man Band Counting. And she said, what is crucial is knowing why you are doing this. Realise why you are going out to network. What do you want from it? And she's listed some of the things that she wants from it. She wants it to be fun. She wants it to be about marketing for her and visibility. So make sure you know. Be yourself. Don't try and be anybody else. Ease into it. Find out what works for you. One more thing. Never go anywhere without a business card. Learn my lesson. You have to have a business card to hand, is my belief. If you can hand somebody some way of them being able to track you, to remember you, brilliant. Follow it up. If you get given any business cards and you said you will do something, you'll get in touch with them, you'll meet them for a coffee, you'll send them some information, make sure you do it. This is you building trust and confidence in you and your abilities. So you have to start right from the word go.
The speakers, I cannot begin to tell you how wonderful they've been. They've really made an impact in my life as well as my business as well.
Definitely yes. Networking with all the exhibitors, which has been very inspiring, and it's very useful because each of them dealing with different businesses, and so hopefully we'll get in touch and exchange eventually referrals. And also it's been a fantastic opportunity to work with Vanessa, the event organizer, and I do hope to be part of the next event next year again.
But there is something that you all need to know, and that is, in order to develop yourself, you must invest in yourself. It's no good just waking up in the morning and hoping that stuff is going to happen for you. It's no good just having the confidence. You don't know what you don't know. So you must continually strive to learn more. And you don't have to have lots of money to do that. There is so much that's free on the internet. There is stuff that's low cost too. So if you've got a low budget, YouTube, Google stuff that you don't know. YouTube is a fantastic resource to find out how to do things. If you want your business to succeed, you must be able to sell yourself, your ideas, and your services or products. So what are there that you need to do in order to be able to sell yourself and your products and your ideas confidently? There are three main ingredients. The first is your own mindset. Like Kate said, the minute you have a negative thought, it multiplies and overtakes everything. You must always look for the solution and the positive side of everything. The second ingredient is how your customers' minds work, or the people that you're communicating with. How do their minds work? Because the more you understand about the way they think, the easier it is for you to construct your communication to match that other person. And finally, the last thing you need are some sales tools. It's really important to understand how you can use the tools in your toolbox to get you the sales or the impact that you want. Now, if you use excuses to stop you having sales conversations, then you are in the valley of reasons and excuses. And when you are in the valley, you can't see anything because there's these high sides and you are in this bottom of the valley. And you know what? When your friends join you in the valley, wow, that's powerful. Have you read the papers? 10,000 jobs lost? Nobody's got any money. Yeah, I know, it's awful, isn't it? Yeah, and were you able to advertise this week? No, I didn't have any money this week. I'm up to my overdraft this week. Oh no. And when you're all coming up with these excuses, you keep yourself in the bottom of the valley.
So you need a good domain name for two reasons, for the human beings and for the web machine. And the next thing is you need a website that works very well with your phones and tablets. Today, when you're designing a website, you really must try and get your developer to make sure that your new website is going to be working on tablets. Yours, it does. That it works on tablets and iPhones, BlackBerry, a lot, because that's the future, that's where we're going. Okay, so another thing you need emailing list form. You've probably gone to a website and in that website it's saying to you, sign up here for our newsletter, right? No? Yes, okay. Okay, so yeah, and it says sign up for a newsletter, or you've gone to buy something on a website, and once you've done your payments and you're about to leave the website, it says to you, tick this box if you want us to add you to our mailing list, and you tick a box, right? Okay, well, every website needs to have a way of collecting people's emails if you're a business person. If you don't care about people growing your company or getting more people traffic and building your clientele list or anything like that, then it's not a problem. But if you do care about that sort of thing, then you really must have a way of collecting emails from people. And those are the two ways to do it. The two common ways to do it would be the newsletter and the little tick box. Tick! What's in it for me? So whenever people go into your website, they're not interested that you won last year's global award or whatever. Fantastic. But at the end of the day, what's in it for me? How are you going to help me? I'm in your website because I have a problem that needs solving. So, how do you find your profit center? What do I love doing? What do people always tell me that I'm good at? Where do I get my best results? What do I have knowledge about? There's some things that you know. If you go to a magazine rack or you go to a bookshop or there are videos, there's somewhere where you'll always go. If I go into Waterstones or W.H. Smith, I'll always go towards entrepreneurship. You'll always find me near books by one of the Dragon Dance people or something like that. When I'm watching TV, I'm probably watching Apprentice, Dragon, I'm watching things in that area, or Undercover Boss. How many of us watch Undercover Boss? I love that one. So I'm watching that because that's just what I love doing. That's what I'm about. So there's something, some of us is passion, but I also love looking good. So, stuff like that. But there's something that you're always drawn to, that you always go for. And those are indications for you as to, what your passion is. Another thing is, very, very importantly, have a target market. You heard me say I help women start and build businesses. You can't be everything to everybody. You can't be a jack of all trades. The internet is so big, just as Sharon said, that's the biggest shopping mall. You can't serve everybody. But guess what? There have been quite a number of women who have told me here today, I've seen you before. Oh, you've been very busy on Facebook because I'm targeting those particular people. They keep seeing me. Someone said, you're always busy. I'm always busy. You think I'm always busy. If you ask Lee or somebody else, she might not think I'm always busy. But I've seen you as my target market, so you'll always see me because I'm always after you. So that's it. So have your target market. Okay. Build a community. Vanessa has done an example of that with this event. Basically, she's put together a group of women, and we're all here today. She's created an event around a community of women. So once you have a community, there's something very, very important, and Sharon talked about that, which is having an email list. If you're in internet marketing and you don't have an email list, then, I don't want to say this, but it's not happening. You need an email list. If you don't have that opt-in list that she told you about before, you need to go home now, get whoever your web designer is to put that in for you. Because you don't meet somebody, a man doesn't meet, I don't think a man, maybe in America, doesn't meet a woman at a coffee shop and say, can you marry me? Here's the ring. No. They get to know each other, and then if you tell them, like, okay, let's go for dinner, and then from there you ask them to marry you. Yeah? The same thing on the internet. This person does not know you from Adam. Come and buy from me. Why should I buy from you? But guess what? You have their email. They get this email from you this week. How will you, this is all good. This is a product that I sell, and I can do this for you, do that for you. They read it, okay. You send another email the next week. Basically, it takes an average of 7 times for your clients to have heard from you until they buy from you. An average of 7 times. So if they only come to your website and there's nothing for them to put their email address in and they go, that means that they're not buying from you.
I will start first of all with the platinum businesses, and the first business I'm going to call is Splendid Events. Choice menu. Miss Tope Lawal, Divine Inspiration. The next award goes to African Wedding and Bridal Fair, Jumoke Oduwole. It's Bola Olami Odumosu. She owns Beautiful Wedding Events and Management. Perceptual Image Consulting. Gyrate Collection.
Oh, that you say that education. Sure,
Whatever cake, Sheyo Oluwamayowa.
Chicken. A whole chicken.
Sickle Beauty. Mary Kay Renavera. Organo Gold Benny Sakagam. Fifth Avenue Jewelries. La Proverbe Anita. Home Business. IPREC Vanessa Basin. Rich Empires. Momentis. Adi.
It's been quite a good journey, and I'm really glad at how it's turned out. I've been the first one as well. I have listened to all the speakers today, and I must say that I've been able to learn a lot, and I'm taking a lot back home with me.
Now let me just read this. The number one reason why people give up so fast is because they tend to look at how far they have to go instead of how far they have gone. It's looking forward. I'm looking forward. I'm not looking back. I'm not turning back. I don't want to be Lot's wife.
The money-making marketing model starts with what I call marketing purification. 80% of marketing doesn't work. Let's detox it out. Make sense? Put that money back into your pocket immediately. Stop giving it away. Stop burning it. Make sense? Yes. Second one, marketing magnetism. Attracting people to your business. Attracting more people to your business and bringing in more money and time and clients. And then the third one being marketing automation, because all this is good and wonderful, but if you don't create the right systems by which you can keep this going and sustain the success, then you just wind up going back to the drawing board, having to redo it all. While you're redoing it all, you're losing all the sales opportunities. Does that make sense?
So the first thing is, don't do perfection. You're okay as you are. And the things what you've got to remember about small business, people buy you. Because there's somebody else out there doing what you're doing, and probably doing it better. If you were serious about your dreams, you would be phoning somebody who would be saying, what did you do today? Have you done it? What was your goal for the week? Did you achieve it? What do we need to do to make it happen? But we choose the ones who are going to give us the easy way out.
Well, I had the single privilege of being the anchor of the event. Apparently the only male to grace the microphone. I think it was a successful program for a first one. We are looking forward already to IWOP Business Show 2014. We thank God for the turnout. It was massively successful.
Thanks to these beautiful women here that have put together this event, International Women of Power. It's a yearly thing and we hope to see you next year. I've been told everybody enjoyed themselves and I have testified to it that it was wonderful. Thank you very much for being part of today's program. As always, I'm your host, Yemi Akonde. Till I see you next time, keep on being powerful, keep on being the best at what you do. And what do you ladies say? Keep on watching